All right, hello everyone. Welcome to Theendstep.com. Adam here with Domri Naya by Peter Ingram from the GP Miami this past weekend. Well, you'll probably be watching this in 2 weeks, but anyways, that's how time travel works. Basically, creature-based deck, green, white, red. Basically, just all your best creatures at any given mana cost. Unfortunately, there's just too many good ones. So, like Restoration Angel seems like an automatic inclusion, but not in his particular list. He went with a 2-of split between Rampager and Huntmaster of the Fells. And it just basically just curves out. You just want like a nice natural like 1-to-5 and just like pure aggression. All your guys hit pretty hard, and then you have just like a sweet spell package of Bonfire, Selesnya Charm, and Domri. Domri just keeps all the creatures flowing. Bonfire just breaks up any of those board stalls, and then Selesnya Charm is just a great trick, and then has an excellent ability of exiling a large creature, like a Angel of Serenity or Thragtusk or anything else problematic that's large. Also nice, you can get a guy if they try to wolf run it. If somebody from like ban hexproof matchup like over enchants and makes their guy too big, especially a non-hexproof guy, you can actually exile that guy too. The lands are 24 lands, basically just all dual lands, your 12 shock lands. There's 2 forests and a Gavany Township, which do not cast Boros Reckoner, but that small concession is well worth the fix in mana in terms of having green on turn 1, and then Township is very good in this deck because you have a lot of powerful creatures that just make it better and better every time they get bigger. The Voice of Resurgence token in particular and the Huntmaster Wolf get very nice and large and provide a large clock with Gavany Township. The thing to note is you have 5 mana guys, which can cast Boros Reckoner as long as Arbor Elf has a Stomping Ground or a Temple Guardian. So he isn't always a turn 2 play, but is frequently a turn 2 play and very consistently a turn 3 play, even with the forest, because you can have 2 of the lands as long as one of them is shock land. You're all good for a turn 3 Reckoner, and then the interaction between Domri and Reckoner is just amazing against any creature-based deck. It just is almost unbeatable. It's so much value. And that's basically the core of the deck. Just like basically all the best creatures and some good spells tied all together with Domri and smash face. So we'll pause and take a look at the sideboard. All right, here we are with the sideboard for Domri Naya. Let's just run through the cards. We have Ray of Revelation for the Bant Hexproof matchup. Just can get there a couple enchantments, and then you can eat it most likely with one of your guys, because all your guys individually are much better than theirs. Boros Charm, the Garruk, and the Assemble Legion are all really good against the control decks, also good against Jund Midrange. Jund Midrange has a really hard time with Planeswalkers and enchantments. Their only really solution is either attack him, or with the Assemble Legion, it's basically just Vraskas if they even play Vraskas. O-Ring is just a great catch-all for this deck. It helps against any other Planeswalkers. It helps against larger creatures, which your smaller Burn Mace removal cannot deal with. Pillar Flame is just excellent against Voice of Resurgence, which isn't a huge problem for this deck, but it's just like such a clean answer. It doesn't slow down your tempo at all. Also good against Strangleroot Geist or Drops Messenger. Rest in Peace is excellent against Junk Aristocrats. Junk Aristocrats basically cannot beat that deck. All the removals based on stuff hitting the graveyard with Tragic Slip, it shuts off that. They can't make demons. It's just like a really, really awesome card against that matchup, and then it's also very good against Junk Reanimator. Selesnya Charm, the additional copy for when you really want that card, go up to 3. It's very good in the matchups that you need it in, and then just okay in the matchups you don't. So that's why there's a split. Unflinching Courage is just an all-star in this deck against the red decks or humans. It just makes like all your Smiters and Reckoners just ridiculously big. It's a huge life swing every time you attack, and they have to waste so much of their removal and guys in order to deal with that big creature. Never mind putting out like a Hellkite or something. It's just disgusting. Blasphemous Act, great combination with Boros Reckoner. You can just get somebody for 13 damage if they're not playing around it. And then again, the Assemble Legion is just a great, slow but consistent, hard to deal with card for the matchups which go long. Thank you.